Okay, Disclosure Day was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. ¿Qué es lo que, mi gente del Caribe? Gracias a todos ustedes por venir a mi canal y por su apoyo en este video. Today we're going to be talking about Disclosure Day. This is the latest film directed by Steven Spielberg, and it stars Josh O'Connor, Emily Blunt, Colin Firth, Coleman Domingo, and Eve Hewson. The story follows a meteorologist and a cybersecurity expert that are on the run from the government as they race to reveal the existence of extraterrestrial life before it's too late. I wasn't sure how to feel about this movie. At first, I was excited for it because I love Steven Spielberg as a director, as a filmmaker. And then I was hearing so much division about it of whether it's good or not. And I heard a lot more on the tail end of it being bad. And so I just wasn't sure. And so I put off watching it until just yesterday. I finally watched it. And okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be after everything I had heard about it. And I have to be honest, I enjoyed myself with it too. I can't say it's the best Steven Spielberg movie. It's definitely on the lower end of his, quality of films. But it is good. It's decent. I had a good time with it. And there are some admirable qualities within it. So let's jump into the positives. First off, Emily Blunt and Eve Hewson are the absolute standouts of this film. They are both incredible. They are essentially the heart of the film with both of their performances and both of their characters, the way that they're portrayed and some of the dynamics that they bring to the table. Especially Emily Blunt. She has a really hard job to do in this film with a lot of fluctuation of her character, from jumping from speaking one language to the next, to the next, to the next, in addition to a lot of emotion that has to be portrayed and believable to really buy into this journey. And so she had a lot put on her shoulders and she did a tremendous job. I wasn't sure how they were going to handle Eve Hewson's character. At one point, I thought it was going to be a little bit aggressive towards Christianity, but I think in the end it was a lot more respectful than what I had heard about it. So I liked it. I thought her character was intriguing and they did a good job with it. Josh O'Connor is also fantastic here. I love him as an actor. I feel like he's going to be one of the best leading men of the modern generation. I think he just does extraordinary work and he turns in some really great performances in any movie that he does. I also enjoyed the mystery buildup of the film as it kind of pulls you into the story. It feels engaging and there's some really fun adventure sequences, especially with the car chases, that are really well done. Cinematically, it looks really stunning. The visuals are fantastic. Especially the sequence when the car drives through the house. It looks incredible. I loved how sleek and stylish those car chase sequences were. I enjoyed it quite a lot. However, aside from that, it can feel repetitive. They're just constantly on the run being chased, and after a while it's a little formulaic and, I've seen this 10 times already in this movie, let's move on. Which does jump into some of my negatives. It's really about the material of the film. I think that the material just was not up to the par that Steven Spielberg has delivered in the past. For example, Colin Firth, he does an incredible job in this movie. Like, he's a great actor, love the guy. I will always watch him in a film, but he's doing the best he can with the material he's given. His villain, his character is so generic and flat and boring that it makes the movie at times a little bit hard to watch. There's not a whole lot of creativity to why he's doing what he's doing. And with that, the movie feels at times generic in terms of its story and how it's approaching the plot of the film. And that would be fine if it was aware that it was a generic story. But I did get a sense while watching this film that while they were making it, they thought they were making something more special than what it is. When at the end of the day, it really is much more basic than what they're peddling. Other than that, while I appreciated the messages of the film, of having empathy for one another and the importance of that. Not just empathy as a surface level, but I do think they did a good job of exploring it on a deeper level. Such as, are we empathizing to the point of actually listening to one another, caring about what each other are going through? And essentially goes to show we never know what someone else is going through. So I think there is a positive message in that. But to get into the negative of it, the ending really tries to send that home, but it does it in a very abrupt way. And I feel like that was such a disservice to the message, to the story, and to the film as a whole. Because this movie feels incredibly incomplete, and the abrupt ending just didn't work for me. But those are my only issues with the film. Other than that, I did have, like I said, a good time with this movie. It is very enjoyable, and it is a solid Steven Spielberg film, but it's just not one of his best. So I, at the end of the day, am going to give Disclosure Day a 3 out of 5 stars. What did you guys think of this movie? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you think it was just okay? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know whatever your thoughts might be. I'd be curious to hear what you guys think down in the comment section below. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned because I'll have another review coming real soon. Take care.